Now, some in the vaping industry are trying to fight these negative headlines, and they've been posting information like what you're seeing here, truth about vapor flyers like this on social media. KGW investigative reporter Kristen Severance set out to verify if the information on a poster like this is accurate.
This graphic was shared by vape shops in Florida and Illinois, and it's supposed to dispel vaping rumors. It says, today you will hear the truth, but if you really break down these statements, we can verify a lot of them are just not true. For example, the graphic says that 85% of victims have come forth to admitting the use of illegal THC cartridges. The FDA, the CDC, no government agency investigating this is saying that. This also says that the vitamin E acetate was the common ingredient in all of the black market THC cartridges tested. Again, while New York State believes that vitamin E acetate may have played a role in the people getting sick there, they have not pinpointed the exact cause. Lastly, these two statements. One, illegal black market cartridges may contain deadly oil ingredients, and this one says FDA-regulated nicotine products do not contain the deadly oil ingredients. Okay, so this side is true. Illegal black market THC cartridges, we don't know what's in them. While the FDA does regulate nicotine products, we still do not know what's in those cartridges at this point. So you really have to be careful when you read something about this vaping story because new details are coming out all the time. If you have something you want us to verify, let us know. Email us at verify@kgw.com.